Okay, let's get that up. There we go. So, I'm going to be going back to some Hades today. It's been a little bit. Last time I streamed, I
Mother, I have to get back there.
yeah. So as you might guess by Zagreus's comment there, I did get an actual win last time I streamed this. First time I'd ever managed that. And I haven't played since, so I am rusty.
He's finally returned.
But as always, we are going to start by going through and speaking to everyone.
You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is?
No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would record such an event?
You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers, same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge your overwrought imagination.
I know where we can continue this discussion then.
Hades refuses to accept the truth.
Prince, your father, I think he's pretty steamed right now about something, so maybe you could stay away from him, or I could tell him you're not here.
That's quite all right, too, sir. I'm not afraid of him, and neither should you be. You're the best help he's ever found.
Just doing my job here, Prince.
Dusa is always quite cute. Let's turn up the voice volume a bit there for you.
I found her, sir. My mother, she's alive and well, and... but I just couldn't stay up there for very long. I have to get back to her.
You really made it all the way? You must have gotten past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there?
She was great. Nothing like father, more like you a little bit, I guess. Though being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in.
But then you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her there. You got to her this once. Surely you're able to again, is that right?
It is. I have to speak with her. How's it going?
Not learning how to dodge speeds. Okay, so I don't remember what any of my plans were. What is an Erebus Gate? The Pact of Punishment is key to entering challenges at the outer reaches. I don't think I know anything about Erebus Gates, which kind of makes me want to save up for them. And so I shall. None of this stuff actually makes any difference. It's all just decor. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Orpheus. You know about the time I vanquished 7 legions of bloodless warriors with both hands tied behind my back while hopping on one foot? Lord Poseidon dared me to do it, you know.
Why, that is a spectacularly vivid tale, Zagreus, and most deserving to be chronicled in song. Would that there were a poet here still willing to commit such deeds to verse.
Would that there were, mate.
Child,
Oh dear.
your father felt to you as once his father felt to him, although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best, Though, tell me, what transpired subsequently that you have returned? Did you locate your birth mother?
I did. She was there. She was where you said she'd be. And more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what?
Oh, my child. I say this seldomly, but I did not know, or I did not wish to believe, that the surface would have such an effect on you. But it seems you share your father's fate, after all.
My father's fate. But he is smugly waiting for me every single time I make it there and seems quite healthy by then, all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld.
So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine. Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there?
Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Then go and ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. And use well what brief time you have with one another whilst you can. As mortals do.
As mortals do.
Indeed, indeed.
Yes.
Megara.
Zagreus, please tell me that the rumors are untrue. You really vanquished him. Have you completely lost your mind? You're going to destroy this blasted house.
Come on, Meg. Father had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe.
He's not going to take this lying down. He'll find some way to take it out on you, on all of us. You watch yourself or all of us will pay.
I will not let that happen.
Oh, dear.
Here's the catch of the day. Or night. Seems fair enough.
What trades are available? I would need a lot of nectar for more diamonds, but I'm still using nectar at this point. I don't really need gems. I really don't need gems, so I could just convert them to keys. So there was previously a prophecy. Hello?
That definitely came to pass.
Okay. So there was previously a prophecy saying that I would purchase a set number of things. Let's see. Break free with each of the weapons. Okay, so there's no new prophecy saying that I'll buy everything, it seems. Which does mean that I can go ahead and convert up all of my gems into keys.
Trade you these gemstones.
Back in session.
I'm definitely going to need a lot more keys than that, I believe. I apparently just got an achievement for trading, I think. Yeah, so I need another 30 keys before I can reveal more talents. Or I need 30, so and I've got 18, so another 12. Wouldn't actually take that long. I think that'll be... Yes, that's at max now. Bonus... I still don't know what Dark Foresight is. Like, the things it's saying it increases the chance of rewards for, it's pretty much everything except gems and darkness, it looks like. And I don't know why that's a thing, right? at all. I've got no clue why that's a thing. What was this? 2 status curses. I don't often do statuses, so that's not worth it. I mean, what's the alternative? Raise your chance for a boon to be rare. Boons being rare does make them better, but like just the fact that I don't know what this does makes me want to put more into it. Other than that, increase life total, deal more damage when above 80% health. I think the life total's better value for me. Gain money based on how much I have. No. I might switch up the soul that I use. I'm currently using Stygian Soul where it's time based. I can use my cast every 3 seconds. If I go for this instead, it's the number of casts I get, and I have to actively pick them up after they get knocked out of the enemies that I use them on. I might use that. Boiling Blood. More damage to enemies with casts in them, or reduce speed and damage. I like doing the more damage. An extra dash, or increased damage and dodge chance for 2 seconds when you dash just before getting hit. I think having the extra dash is better. Restore 30% instead of dying when your life total is depleted 1 time per chamber. Now the thing is, I feel like if I'm going to die in a chamber, that's probably going to be the place where I die multiple times. Like I might die twice in one chamber and lose and lose 2 Death Defiances, but at least I'll still have the run. Heal 3 when you exit a chamber, or restore health when you collect darkness. Extra damage when striking from behind, or when striking undamaged from behind is better. Okay, so I could save up until I've got enough keys, and then I can just upgrade. That's probably the best decision. Just keep my darkness until I get enough keys to unlock the next set, and at that point
I think that should do it.
At that point I'll then use the extra darkness that I've saved up to immediately buff up the new things. I think that sounds about right.
What did to your pink window, pal? The exit. That's a pact of punishment on it.
Ooh.
Need some practicing? So what exactly happened with the formerly pink window over there? Now it's got these sinister orange flames and an enormous pact of punishment hanging ominously over the exit. Father stopped by?
Pal, I don't know a thing about it, honest. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden, wham! I get hit right in the back. I fall to pieces, no idea what's going on. When I finally come to, the window job was done.
As likely an explanation as any, I guess.
The formerly pink window. Okay.
My shield.
Now I think it's Athena who I'm 1 boon away from having all of them right now. Let's quickly check. Yes. So Athena's Proud Bearing I'm missing. How do I bring that up? Olympian gods, Athena, proud bearing. No requirements. Okay, so that one I can just get if I'm lucky, it seems. So I'll want to start with Athena boons.
Looks like Father's changed the terms of our relationship.
Your deeds have compelled Lord Hades to serve you a pact of punishment. Here is how it works. The pact can make escaping more difficult via various nasty conditions. Each condition you accept adds some heat to your heat gauge. While your heat gauge is full, you can earn valuable bounties. You earn one bounty for the first time you vanquish the boss of each underworld region with your while your heat gauge is full. Once you successfully escape, you can earn more bounties if you turn up the heat. You can earn bounties for each weapon. How much heat you need is per weapon as well. If things get too hot, try switching weapons. Okay. So, hang on. So if I were to, for example, take the sword was the one that I just won with. So we can see that the bounty section for the blade, at 0 heat I've collected all of them, so I can't earn any bounties. But if I were to increase the heat by taking on extra conditions, then I can get bounties. Thing is, I haven't played for a long time. The shield has an extra bonus on it right now, and I haven't even beaten Elysium with the shield. So I have no real reason to take any heat right now. But we'll look at what's available, right? So foes dealing more damage. Any healing effects restore less of your life total. All prices are higher. Foes in standard encounters appear in greater numbers. That one may not... Okay, that one can be bad or not. So there are times where the sheer number of enemies is problematic. But if you can manage the extra enemies, they're going to drop extra money as well. Each underworld region's boss gains new techniques, 1 region per rank. That is interesting.
The bounties I'm after, no need to turn the heat up this high.
Huh. Now that's interesting just because it adds something new rather than just tweaking the numbers. I like the idea of that. All foes have higher life totals. I do not like when things just get tankier. Most armoured foes have perks, dangerous traits that vary per encounter. That could be interesting as well, probably less so than extreme measures. Each mini-boss encounter contains +1 armoured foe, or some additional problem. To exit each underworld region requires you to purge 1 boon to unlock it. Huh. That's rough. You can only have 1 of these ones that use a diamond. But so it can't force you to purge multiple. But still very rough. All foes have bonus move speed and attack speed. All traps and magma deals bonus damage, massively increased damage. All foes have blue hearts, making them ignore initial instances of damage, 1 hit per rank. So that's nasty for weapons that hit slow and hard, but less so for weapons that just hit quickly. You have fewer choices when offered boons, items, or upgrades. So normally you'd have 3. Okay, so you can take it down to 1. You get a time limit to clear each underworld region. I don't think I'm ever taking that one. Okay, so I need to very quickly... Okay.
It's detected Aegis.
Okay, so I don't need any heat because I still have things to unlock.
I don't think so.
Let's get into today's first run then. It's... I've already taken quite a while on this.
It's such a cruelty that your father hid the knowledge of your birth and life from us, my cousin. It's unacceptable.
The goods.
Attack can deflect. Special can deflect. The special on this version of the shield is interesting. Having that deflect would be hilarious. It would be real hilarious. I think I'm going for it. No fishing. Just toss that out and let it do the work for me. I do like... I very much like this version of the shield. It's hard to tell which versions I'll actually enjoy before unlocking them. I was kind of iffy about this one even, but it absolutely does its job very nicely. No golden urns. Yeah, I'm happy to go for coins, obols. I do have to admit it is quite loud though.
I'll take it.
Check for golden urns. Actually, hang on, I need to... that should be fine on the stream's volume scales, I think. Ares is a fun one to get. Golden urn. Ugh. There's also a fishing spot that I will want to go grab.
Ah, my favorite underworld death dealer. I so look forward to the pain you shall inflict this time around.
Dash creates a blade rift. After slaying a foe, your attack or special deals more damage. I don't know how long that lasts. I can't really remember. I think the blade dash sounds decent. It's only normal rarity, so I don't know how great it is. Hang on.
Mine. Wow, a skin scion.
There are many fish that I have not seen. Zeus or Pom? Let's quickly check. Zeus, how well do you play with Athena and Ares? With Ares, revenge effects sometimes occur without taking damage. I wouldn't really be taking revenge effects unless I got that. But you need to have revenge effects to get that. And Athena, your phalanx shot cast bounces between nearby foes. That also doesn't sound that great. But at the same time, Zeus isn't a bad one to get. And I don't think upgrading either of my current boons is really that valuable. So, Zeus it is. He can have good boons even without worrying too much about the combos.
From the goddess Nyx, all of us on Olympus rallied to assist you just as best we could. A family such as mine protects its own.
Attack emits chain lightning. Zeus's call might not be awful, but it is only normal rarity. There is a revenge damage option, and the other two aren't amazing me. So... yeah, alright.
The Thunder God's might.
The other options weren't exactly amazing. And... well, it contributes towards having a chance to get the duo with Ares. There's no golden urns. Ooh. Big Ares boon.
Let's go, lads.
Oh. I was not paying attention. And that's one of the reasons why I like this version of the shield. It can just bully enemies in the corner. It does have a bit of visual obstruction, I suppose. So I got hit by a lot of bombs, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so Doom is a nice effect. The cast, the slicing shot, is a very nice effect. But Athena's, hang on, can I actually, I can. Athena's thing with Zeus requires her cast. What about the duo between Ares and Athena? Requires Curse of Agony or Curse of Pain. Your abilities that can deflect immediately activate doom effects. Huh. Curse of Agony or Curse of Pain? Curse of Agony. Let's go for it.
This is my fight.
That's... It makes it possible to get the duo between Athena and Ares.
You're not going anywhere.
Okay. Time challenge.
Made them mad.
And there we go.
Waste my time.
I've not had this one. And I honestly forgot that you can block with the shield. I've just been bashing things. I really should play a bit more carefully. I'm taking a lot of damage. After blocking a foe, you gain damage and move speed for 10 seconds. That's pretty nice. I've not taken it before, so I will take it.
He just grows stronger. Something I need.
Yeah, I'll take the healing. And on we go. Yeah, what I was saying before I got pulled into the survival challenge. I am quite glad that the duo boon for Ares and Athena
That's a relief.
the duo boon between Ares and Athena using his basic attack rather does mean that I can take that and hope that I can get Athena's cast in the future, and that would then open the opportunity for me to try for... Oh yeah, that's a lot of explosions. It opens the opportunity for me to try to get all of the... or either of the duos. It just gives me more options. I've got a fair amount of money and there is a shop there, but also chaos. There was a... I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. It was right there. That room had a trove in it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a blind fool.
Trusting yet of the Olympians for all their generosity. Perhaps you ought to let them know the truth about your journey's goal. They are vain and think that it is them you seek.
I'll never get out of here if not for their help, but I can't let them know about Mother. She wants to remain hidden from them.
A difficult position to be in, son of Hades. The Olympians may not appreciate leading this thread, but you can trust that I shall keep your secret. I wish to see how your predicament plays out.
Okay. Attack hurts me, then special deals more damage. I think the boss is close. Having no attack for the boss would be mighty problematic. Your special hurts you, but boons have a better rarity chance. That could be real nice. I'll go for the Flayed Favor.
Chaotic strength.
I think I want Nectar over the event, because the event has options of stop using the special. Gotta remember that. The event has. God damn these guys. The event has options of darkness, coins, or healing. I don't think I really need any of those immediately. Coins can be spent later. I think I prefer an Ares boon. And there's the boss.
I wished only to speak to you in private once again, my kin, except, you see...
Except you see, dear cousin, that some members of our family are predisposed toward the unspeakable. I caution you around my half-brother is all. Now carry on.
You interrupt me once again, dear sister. You know I do not care for that. I warn you to stay out of my affairs. I shall aid my kin as I see fit.
You only do as you see fit, Lord Ares. Mind that you continue pulling in the same direction as us all.
And there is the duo already. Wow. That's some incredible luck. Oh, that's absolutely incredible luck to get the duo that early on. It's not the most amazing thing, but it does mean...
Let's get to work, Red Blood. What do you say? Me? I say you've kept this girl waiting long enough.
Well, I say I don't appreciate you calling me Red Blood. You're making me rather self-conscious about it, you know?
You're funny, but you'll break. They always do.
But yeah, benefit of that. Traps. Yeah, big benefit of that duo is I apply Doom and a significant amount of it just with my basic attacks. So once I can actually use my... Oh, dang it. Once I can actually use my special again, just hitting someone with an attack and then following up with the special will deal pretty significant damage. I took a fair bit of damage in that fight, but I think that's fine. Electo's always a pain. With those Beyblades of Doom that she sends out, it just floods the arena, so you need to kill her. It doesn't matter if it takes a lot of damage.
Moving on. My keepsakes.
Okay, so I want to continue using every keepsake at least once. There are still a few that I haven't got. I don't know who this one's for or from or these. I don't know what the secret stash is either. But once I've gone through all of them, at least once, I'll be able to check the prophecy saying that I'll use all of them, and I'll probably be able to look at the names and... Okay, no. Some of the names don't tell me anything. The skull earring I would not have thought would come from Megara. But, you know, whatever. Progress.
Go with that one.
There's nothing that I want to sell.
Take the trade.
Yeah, no, definitely don't want to sell anything. I don't need any of that either. Okay. Onward we go. I think I would like if I could find more Doom and Deflect options, having this duo. It would be nice just because of that. I don't know if there are really that many options available for it though. Please don't stand in lava. I also can't... Oh, that stood a bit too close. I also don't have any deflect right now because of the chaos trial.
Strength of the centaurs.
I'm only one room away from being free of that though. Aphrodite or Hermes? Ooh, fishing. Fishing first.
Fishing time. You're mine. Another slowbug.
Okay, Aphrodite or Hermes. I don't know if I can get multiple duos, so I don't know if I really need to consider who Aphrodite works well with. The weaken effects can just be good in general. Your cast gains any bonuses you have for striking foes from behind, and backstab damage goes up. Doom effects continuously strike weak foes. If I can get multiple duos, that would be nice. Who's the other one? Zeus? I took a Zeus thing, yeah. God Gauge charges up automatically, but is capped at 25%. So if I can get multiple duos, that could be kind of nice. The Curse of Longing with Ares. So, Passion Dash, Crush Shot, Heartbreak Strike and Heartbreak Flourish. I don't think I can get Passion Dash or Heartbreak Strike or Heartbreak Flourish. I think that's for the strong attack, so Crush Shot would be my only option for it. I mean, it's that or Hermes, and Hermes can generally be good. I've still never had the Flurry cast from him, because I use the Stygian Soul and not Infernal Soul. Yeah. I honestly think I will actually go for Aphrodite here.
And we're off.
She's going to be one who floods my pool a bit. Stop using this. I can't use this special yet.
want to go.
I should remember that I can use my cast though, even without actually getting a cast upgrade from a god. Oh, took a hit there. Yeah, even without actually getting a cast from a god, it can still do some decent work.
Lady Aphrodite.
You're going to love it on Olympus, little godling. The air is beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
There's Crush Shot. Sure. It's... Oh, and I get Hermes as well. Okay, this is really flooding the pool of options that I have. If I make it to... Oh, hello.
You're back. I thought you made it out. No matter.
I'll finish my thought real quick. If I make it to the final zone, the shop there is going to be a bit diluted because I'm taking so many different gods. But because I've got the effect which increases my damage for each different god I have a boon from, I feel like that's a fair trade. I'm not really needing to focus on anyone in particular at the moment anyway. If I were more experienced and knowledgeable about the game, I'd probably have plans where I want specific things in a run, but I don't. I'm not that clever.
Let's see how quickly we can wrap this up.
Let's see indeed.
Armored enemies I'm not really concerning myself with. They take longer to kill, whereas he can kill them in a single hit. Oh, he got a big one there, but I still managed to keep up.
You got a lot of them.
You're worth giving a gift to immediately.
It isn't much then, but I got you something.
Want me to take that off your hands? Fine. But you are taking this from me. And if anybody asks, we're even. Or scratch that. Don't tell anyone about this. Understand?
It's never given me the option to give him something before. I swear I've had them when I've seen him at the actual household, but I might never have had them out on a run. Okay. Glad I thought to do that.
You seemed a little winded there, no? Not even close to the surface yet, either.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Than.
You're very welcome. Now I'd better get back before Lord Hades catches on to this.
You've heard already from my pop, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. We don't get to spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is. Well, see ya.
After taking quickly dash to recover some of your lost health, the auto reload is pretty meaningless. It's a 1/4 of a second reduction in the cast time. After you dash, briefly become sturdy and move 100% far. I think the quick recovery is best option here. golden urns. Not that I can see. Okay, shop or Zeus. Okay, I've got so much money. But I could be greedy and just keep saving it up. Sure. Let's go to Zeus. If I can save up 1,000 and get to the 4th zone, then that's going to be... It's going to be a free diamond if I can get that far. It's not free. It's not free at all. But it's a diamond. It's 1,000 opals, and that's not easy to get. I am somewhat hurt.
In the name of Hades.
Could replace Crush Shot. I don't think I really want to. Lightning effects also make foes jolted. The only lightning effect I have is a revenge effect. Honestly, I think I'll take his aid. Money! Must be the money.
Oh, good.
Hey, it's a fountain.
Nice and cool.
No golden urns, no fish. Onward we go. Now, I do have a reroll available if I want to reroll something. I've not felt that any of my options have needed to be rerolled particularly. Like the gems aren't amazing, but they can give me keys if I collect enough at this point. Sure, let's use the cast. Why not? Or the call, rather. Should also remember to use my cast. I don't know if the shield can block an explosion, so I don't think I want to try. Where are the enemies? All up here? Did I take damage from that? I dodged through it. Pom or shop? I'm going to go for maximum greed and see if I can get the diamond. If I can't, then I can't, and it's not a huge loss. Plus, this is the first pom. I've diluted my boon pool quite a bit, so I don't have any guarantee. Okay. Special damage up, cast damage up. That's a fair bit of cast damage up. I don't think I'm using the Blade Rift Dash very well, so I think I upgrade Crush Shot here. I admit, I am not using my cast very well either, but I probably can use it better than the dash.
Get it.
This one spreads lava. that went well. That's a lot. Where's... There you are. I used my call there thinking I had the greater call available, but I did not. Please stop standing in lava. That actually went pretty well, I'd say. Like, I took a fair bit of damage, but it wasn't a massive amount overall. No fish to catch. On to the third zone. I don't know if I'll be making enough money to
tread lightly, boy.
Have the 1,000 for the to have the 1,000 for the diamond. If I get close, I can swap to the chthonic purse as I go into that zone area. Huh. The pierced butterfly does well if you play slow and careful. For now, I'm going to equip it just to have had it equipped, because I've had all these other ones equipped already. Yeah, so if I can get to close to 1,000, I can take this to get 100. The final zone, I'll be able to keep coming back to the shop, so I think I'll be able to get the 1,000. Don't want any of this. I do not care to spend money for temporary boons. But this is my biggest stopping point. I honestly feel like I may have a better shot against Hades than I do... Who is it? Theseus and the bull? I can never remember both of their names. Definitely go for the Daedalus hammer. I've got 200 health. Normally you start with 50. So, oh dear. I can block the explosions. That's amazing. Oh, that's hilarious. Ow. Cannot block explosions when they're on all sides. Special deals damage to foes around you when you catch it. I prefer just leaving it out as much as possible. Bull Rush fires a piercing shot. That gives me some nice range. But I've not taken this one before, so I do want to. Your attack hits twice but does not knock foes away. Okay.
Thanks, Daedalus.
There's a Chaos boon. Chaos is going to take priority over Ares. Chaos takes priority over most things, really. Just because. I'm gonna smash all the urns first, just in case any of them happens to be golden and I didn't notice. Each time you attack, you take damage, then darkness and gems are worth more. It's a bit late in the run for that. I think I take the Caustic Grasp. I don't want to be missing out on money for 4 encounters when I'm trying to push for that diamond shop in the shop. So long as I remember this one is in play, it shouldn't cause problems. And getting an extra cast when I'm using the timed one rather than the buff that gives me extra casts can be quite nice, I think. Hermes or a Pom, go for the Pom.
Ready for it.
Oh, I'm standing in a trap. These guys drop bombs both times they die. Okay. That dealt a lot of damage to me.
The power of the gods.
So much damage. Improve my special, I guess. I'm using it a fair bit. Zeus or shop? The shop could have healing in it, but I really want to try saving up. But if I stay this badly hurt and don't find healing anywhere, I'm in trouble. But also Zeus. Oh, the greed is going to kill me.
Good.
Oh, hello.
You bested the champion himself, which means that I have little hope of vanquishing you here.
So then why bother fighting me? You don't have to do this. Theseus has a highly questionable influence on you.
I see you plain, short one. I too was born of darkness, but I chose the path of light. Even in death, it was not too late. Not even for a monster such as I trust your deaths will likewise be enlightening.
Taking so much unnecessary damage. I took way more damage than I should have there.
Well fought, Asterius.
I feel like if I'd played it more focused on dodging than blocking, I probably could have taken less. There's another duo. Revenge effects sometimes take damage, sometimes occur without taking damage. Okay, so if that 3 seconds there is saying it happens every 3 seconds, that's good damage. That's one I've never taken before. What am I... Is that... Okay, that's not the only thing I'm missing from Zeus, and it doesn't have any requirements. I'm going to take this duo. If that's actually saying the things happen every 3 seconds, then they're going to do some work.
Something wrong there, sir? I mean, shouldn't you be up and about, competing for eternal pride and glory and all that?
What's the use? Let's say we fought, if anybody asks. Now go. I've no quarrel with you. Besides, I'll just remain here comfortably at rest for some untold millennia, I guess. Have a nice... whatever time it is.
I've lost one... I've lost one use of Death Defiance, but I think healing over the next few chambers might help me more. I'll go for it. Zeus and Ares boons. 2 boons. Okay, that's gonna be dangerous, but real nice in the long run. Ooh, and okay, I need to try to remember that there is a thing here. I don't know which is better. Catch a fish.
Come, fishies. Got a bite. It's a carp. That's a lot of coin.
So I don't know which of these two is actually better to take first. Zeus and Ares both just drop damage around, I think. Zeus drops lightning and Ares drops the blade rifts like my dashes. I think an Ares boon will do more for me though.
I shall remember this.
Do I want to take the Blade Rift cast and just snub Aphrodite? I could take Curse of Vengeance, and that goes with the duo. I think I take that. Sure.
Audacity runs in our families, Agrius, but my advice to you is that you keep it carefully suppressed in your relationship with me.
Apologies, Lord Zeus. Let's give him a show.
I don't think I want to use the call in this fight. Using the call for Zeus's aid when Zeus is the one harassing me seems like a bad idea. I'm glad I took the healing option.
All is forgiven and forgotten, Zagreus. What were we even going on about back there?
all of these are new things. Your lightning bolt effects have a chance to strike twice. After using your call, deal more damage. Lightning bolt effects deal damage in a larger area. I think I take double strike. My only lightning bolt effect is the well, it's my call and the revenge effect, but you know,
heroes of Elysium
using the revenge
vanquish
is
the
nice.
intruder. Idiots.
Finally. Excellent.
That's a nice amount of gems there. Okay, coins or pom. I think I go for the pom. I'm pretty sure I can gather 200 O-balls without the without having to rush it right now.
What now?
Oh, that was some mass death. To remember to use my special as well. Oh, that's rude. Get off the shielding. No. No. Damn it. The enemy that gives impenetrable shields, shielding the things that revive is just rude. Let's up Blade Rift damage.
Juicy.
Oh. Is it worth it? Okay, the question is, can I get about 300 O-balls still? At this point, I can get 100 from the trinket, 100 from one of the rooms in the final zone. I'm pretty sure there'll always be an O-ball room. So can I get 113 just from drops? Maybe. I'm taking it. Having an extra Death Defiance is... Oh, and I'm getting 100 here. Getting an extra Death Defiance is big. Or troves. Not that I see. Let's take max health, I guess, because I very much want to save up for the shop. If I can get to the next zone. Don't see any fish. Quick double check again over here. No, okay. Into the boss. This fight always gives me a lot of trouble.
The gods gods are testing us once more, Asterius. For how else to explain this fiend approaching us, bearing such blessings as would normally be fit only for heroes such as we?
You do know I'm related to them, right? The god of the dead is my father. I'm sure word's gotten around. Not that I want deferential treatment from the likes of you.
Good, for you'll get nothing of the sort. The gods are on my side, not yours, monster. What business would they have abetting you?
I still have my one fan. Now, Theseus is taking a lot of damage. I feel like Ares is just a... Zeus is melting things. Hello. Wow. Zeus absolutely melted them there. Wow. Okay.
Hope you enjoyed the show out in the stands. Fit for a god. I dedicate this victory to you, good shade.
Yeah. My one viewer out there. Okay, so I don't know if that was just Zeus's call.
You really think you can get out of here?
Okay, so I think I do want to actually take this. It's... yeah. Getting to 1,000 without that would have been a close call, at least, if it happened at all.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they melted that quickly just because Zeus's aid is Zeus's aid, or if it's because I have a boon from him that has a chance to double lightning bolt effects. And that was dropping a lot of lightning bolts, right? Oh, it's not a diamond this time. 1,200! I don't know if I can get another 270. I need like 300.
The dead begin their journey to their final resting place, down in the depths below. And so the river boatman Charon often passes through.
Generous selection of his wares.
Okay. Hello. I don't see any fish. Okay, so that will net me 100. Then I would need another 163. I don't know if the rooms through all of this are going to be enough to get there. But we'll find out. We will find out. Chthonic Purse ranked up. I don't know if that gave me the extra money this run, or if it would only be next run. Oh dear. Well, I guess no point really worrying about it at this point. Oh my god. That's terrifying. Stop that. Oh boy.
One of those gigantic satyrs.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Actually, I'm making a lot of money here. I think I want to keep the special as a deflect. Okay, so using my call makes me deal more damage for 15 seconds. Or lightning effects also make foes jolted, which means they'll then take extra damage next time they attack. Which means that if I can get... Look, this one I haven't taken before, so I'm going to take it. It was a toss-up between the two, but in the end I think it's just new thing wins out. I'm going to go for the Obols next. I think I will actually be able to get to 1200 without this. I would be able to get to 1200 without this route, just because of how many golden urns are showing up. But the more money, the better. I doubt there's anything I would want to sell. Yeah, no. If I'm going to spend the 1200 on the blood, but if I can get more and be able to purchase something else, that would be extra nice. That was a lot of explosions.
All set.
That gave me 200 gold. I think it also said perfect, but I don't think that was perfect. I think I just misread something.
Got to keep searching.
Fish.
Right there. Another scuffer.
Fish. Okay, so chthonic blood,
I'll take this one.
for sure. Then the question becomes, what else do I actually want from here? Do I want more boons or poms? I think I'd go for the boons. Artemis first.
Yes.
Another duo, so I've had 3 duos in this run. Proud Bearing is the one Artemis thing that I'm missing for the prophecy, but also it's a duo. I don't have backstab bonuses other than damage, but it's a duo, and duos are rare, and there are prophecies for getting all of the duos. Let's go for Aphrodite next. I think I'll be able to gather the 150 I need for the remaining boon in the shop. So I'm going to be getting another 2 Aphrodite boons. I can just stand over here and wail on things. I like this room layout because I can just be lazy. Not exactly lazy, but safe. It's very slow, yes, but it's much safer. Moving on. So okay, yeah, so I've got enough to get 2 Aphrodite rooms, and one of the rooms is a pom, so that don't step in poison. One of the rooms is a pom, so I'll get that as well. The extra health might not really be worth it.
In the name of Hades.
Let's see. Weak effects are more potent, resist some damage from nearby foes, or another revenge effect. Take the revenge effect.
Something for Cerberus.
Goes down smooth.
I definitely do not want to give that to Cerberus yet.
Come on, Satyrzak coming right up. Just what
Aphrodite.
One cannot put a price on love, but on my blessings from the boatman for my dearest, I'd say we're settled out.
That's a 4th duo in this run. What is going on? What is going on? This is 4 duos in a single run. Doom effects continuously strike weak foes. That is amazing. Oh my god. The pom will be next, but for the moment I need to step away very quickly. So I will be right back. Okay. We are back. Switch back to gameplay. There we go. Okay. So, definitely want to go for the pop.
Maybe this way.
I'm contemplating... that's... I very much dislike the poison, but it's dealing minimal damage so far. I'm undecided on whether I want the... I can sort of just stand here and let everything die as it comes to me. I'm undecided on whether I want the max health. That's mostly a question of, would I actually gain as much health as I would lose getting to it? But, you know, looking at the progress so far, I'm still at full health, or near. Oh, damn it. Weird poison. I'm still at near full health. I feel like I can go for it fairly confidently. Is there a mini boss here somewhere, or what? I guess there's no mini boss for this one. Okay, so I definitely jinxed myself by saying that I was taking so little damage. I took a lot of damage in that room. I think I go for the upgraded double strike, because if that is working out how it seems to have been working out, it's big. Definitely want Zeus's aid to stay. Yeah, I think I hold on to all of my moves. No golden urn.
Down the chute. Could check the other passageways before I go.
I could re-roll this. It's the last chance to re-roll.
I don't think so.
I'll take that.
Check this way.
I haven't considered that I can re-roll the end options. And an extra pom... It may not... an extra pom may not be the be-all end-all, but it also may be. And it's probably going to be more impactful than an extra 12.5% of my maximum health? Less? Because the health up would give me 25%. Or not 25%, 25 health. Something hit me there. 25 health when I have almost 250 isn't a lot. Just keep smacking and don't stand in poison. I think I took damage just for being close when that came out. So that's something to be aware of. This isn't an area I want to be in. Those ground things, as you can see on the right, spew a lot of poison out there.
God's grant me strength.
Do I just up Curse of Agony? Or do I up Zeus's Aid? Ooh. I think I increase Zeus's Aid. Like, I've not been using it consistently here, that's for sure. But also, it'll help fighting Hades, I think. It will help lots. I don't believe I have enough. Yeah, I've not got enough for any.
Buy that.
Okay.
The guardian
Here we go.
himself decides the time has come for a short break and snack.
See you, boy.
Hades time. I've only beaten him once before, and that was by using extreme coward strats. Essentially I had the duo that slowly heals you over time, no limit to how much. And I just hit a lot.
You now know that even if you are able to surpass me, you shall ultimately perish soon enough. And yet you still persist. Utterly senseless.
I found her, Father, and I'm going to find Mother again, and again, and again, until I have some answers, finally. She'd like some answers too, beginning with, why did you never tell her that I lived? You let her go and left her to her grief.
Silence, boy. Save all your ignorant and baseless accusations. You seem incapable of heeding my request that you not blather on about a matter you shall never understand. Then I shall save my breath for this fight.
Okay.
Darkness. You brought this on yourself. Darkness.
Oh, come on, I dodged.
That can be arranged. You leave Olympus out of this. Heed me, wretches, on my authority.
I to clear out enemies. I don't think I'm going to win this. I am taking a lot of damage. There's my first Death Defiance. I am very out of practice as well, so...
Too slow.
Okay, that's phase one.
Finish this.
Now that we had our little warm-up, it is time that we began in earnest.
I don't have the highest hopes for phase two. Oh, I always forget about that.
It shall be so.
Get behind cover. I thought I was behind cover there. There's the second Death Defiance. Cover. No, not cover. Yes, cover. Oh. It's not going as awfully as I'd been expecting. Did I remember wrong? Is there a third phase?
You're not going to cooperate with me on this, are you? Even now, knowing Mother wants to see me again.
Blast you. You shall ruin everything. With all your damnable questions.
Then die already, and get the hell out of my way.
Why? You... How?
I did it. Now that was quick.
Huh. Huh. Okay, hang on. I think I need to highlight Zeus's aid for this, as well as honestly not that, but where is the thing saying that one? No, this. I think these 4 boons are the biggest the biggest contributors. Oh, hang on. Doom effects continuously apply continuously strike weak foes. That probably did play a fair bit. Oh, no, that one definitely did, but if not for that, then no, honestly, I think that is the bigger contributor. I don't actually know what highlighting the things is about, but I feel like I just want to highlight the best contributors to the run. That was actually a pretty quick run, and it was actually very successful. Far more successful than I thought. So that's my second ever win. Technically, back-to-back wins. You can see on the bottom right there. Current streak 2. I've won twice, and they were both back-to-back. And both on stream as well. That's actually incredible to me.
I felt Aegis shudder.
Let's quickly check for fish. I don't know if fish can show up here. Oh. 2 wins, that's remarkable to me. I felt like I was playing terribly.
I'm cold.
It's a sunrise. Rare to see a sunrise for someone who lives in hell, or Hades as it is.
All manner of fruits and vegetables thrive within the hidden gardens of Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. A world of life, far from the realm of death.
What are these things?
Ah, you're back.
It's only me.
Quick check for anything else. Nothing else I can look at.
I begged the fates that you'd return to me.
Perhaps I ought to be more careful how I speak of them. Tell me, how was your journey? What happened?
Father didn't make it any easier for me, nor would he tell me why he never sent for you after you left. So, I don't know what's going on still, but I wanted to see you again.
I wanted to see you too. Come, speak quickly with me, that our time together here may be as full as possible, all right?
I need to know what happened between you and Father. Why are you here and not with us?
I couldn't live with myself anymore down there. After I left Olympus, a long story in itself, I came to be with your father in the underworld. It was a shock, to say the least. The others in your father's house were welcoming enough, but I never felt that I belonged.
I know the feeling, I think. But you stayed long enough to have me. Those whom I've spoken to about you, it's as you said, they have fond memories of you. And then you even had a child. Did he mistreat you?
No. Your father could be very difficult, though he was gentle with me. Soon enough we got on fine. Better than fine at times, but when I was with child, why, I struggled terribly. Because a child born of surface dwellers could not live down there.
Could not live down there according to whom exactly? The Fates?
According to them, yes. According to your father and to Nyx. Even having heard, I took my chances anyway. But when you emerged stillborn, it was too much. I fled. I fled and came to reside here. Above the notice of the underworld. Beneath the notice of Olympus.
But why would Father lie to you? If he never wanted you, or never wanted me, surely he had the means.
I don't know. I'm wondering the same. But oh, look at you, Zagreus. We're running out of time. It's happening again. Stay with me, please.
I'm trying, but I can't stay that much longer. I don't think.
Oh, my dear son. Then please, ask Hades what you asked of me. Why he would lie. Tell him I must know, the same as you. And you farewell. Until we meet again.
Until we...
So, I just realised I may be able to give her nectar, but I've never had any.
Father, you...
when I made it to her. So, I may need to, at some point, just hold on to one nectar at all times. Just in case I win a run.
Oh, what happened to you? You just died? You just plain died, like nothing stabbed you, bludgeoned you, poisoned you, burned you, crushed you, blew you to bits, turned you to stone, but you're back here. Must have been those natural causes mortals talk about.
Probably.
Such tardiness is oft to be expected from your brother, but from you, Thanatos? You're practically the god of punctuality.
My lord, I apologize sincerely for the lapse in my performance as of late. I think my duties following the recent war above took more of a toll from me than I expected.
Thanatos, even we gods require rest from time to time. Someday we might get it around here. Once this accursed house is well in order, finally. Until then, I appreciate your diligence. Do not overextend yourself.
Thank you, my lord. I am at your service. I'll be getting back to my assignment now.
Oh dear.
You've always been there for me, boy.
Hades can actually be a decent person if those around him are decent people. like sure, he's he's putting a lot of work onto Thanatos, but he himself is also undertaking a lot of work. Like, you can tell just by looking at him right now. He's got a lot on his plate.
I found a boy, my mother. Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you. But I couldn't stay for long, and I have to find her again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then.
The ghoulish features of the much reviled Hound of Hell all soften instantly upon the mention of a certain name. Briefly then, the monster is at peace.
Achilles is off duty.
No Achilles to speak to.
May you yet find your muse somewhere out there, my friend.
Nothing new with Orpheus.
Take care, mate.
I don't have enough diamonds. I want to save up for that.
You reached the surface.
Nix, why did you never send word to Mother that I lived? You knew at least approximately where she went. You and Father. You could have spared her so much pain.
I swore a binding oath never to say, child. I have already circumvented it as much as can be done. I know that I acted with only her well-being in mind, as well as yours.
What are you doing here? I heard you finally made it out. What, did you break out of here only to die in some pathetic way on the surface?
Long story, but yeah. Boils down to what you said, more or less.
So you're going back out there again? Well, it's your business, not mine. For your sake, I hope it's worth it.
It is.
I have everything here well under control, Highness.
So you do, sir. What's new?
Yeah, I do want to continue spending gems for keys. I'm 4 keys short of the next set of mirror abilities. I don't think I want to spend 5 keys to get a nectar to spend the nectar to get 50 darkness. It's not a balanced exchange there, I think.
Freshly caught just for you, Chef. Totally worth it.
And that gets me
so here.
enough keys.
Let's see the last of them.
And that's all of the things unlocked. So raise the chance for boons to be epic. Raise the chance for boons to be legendary or duo, if possible. Huh. Okay. And okay, so I get a Fated Authority per rank at the start of a run, or randomly alter boon and Well of Charon choices. 1 chance per rank at a time. Oh. 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 Huh? Is that saying once per choice? 1 chance per rank at a time. Is that saying once per choice I would be able to randomize and re-roll the options? The Well of Charon things I wouldn't use it much on. Like, the only things I really buy from that are healing or Death Defiance. But re-rolling boons, if that's an option, that's big. Like that extra chance for legendary or duo boons can also be big. But I think I want to save up for Fated Persuasion. I'm still missing just Proud Bearing for Athena. And... okay, hang on. So... of weapons, none of them are really close to having all of their upgrades. They're still all a few off, at least. Escape with all the weapons. Shall someday break free from the realm while under the conditions of under the many conditions of the Pact of Punishment. So succeed once with each of the punishment options. There's still one mini boss that I haven't found, which I believe is in the final zone, just based on its position in the list. Shall someday break free while influenced by the many talents. Okay. So I would need to swap all the options and then win with the others, or do it a few at a time. That can wait. So I'm missing a fair few from this still. Quite a fair few. So I don't really have any need for keys anymore.
I should go.
So this now gives 125. So leveling that up only increased it by 25. Not a huge thing. I do think I'm going to start with the Athena relic or trinket. Just because there's still just the one thing that I'm missing from her. Okay.
Stygius hungers. You are bound to me, and I am your host.
So... I still don't know what this is about. I really don't know what this is about. I don't know if it's like unlock all the options and a third option or fourth option shows up, so
The aspect of Poseidon.
it doesn't? Okay. Let's just equip that. Okay, here's the thing. Special and attack. Or after, for 3 seconds after your special, 3 seconds after your special, your attack may deal critical damage. So I feel like because this is a critical damage thing, I should go for an Artemis boon. Just because that's what Artemis is about.
Well, pal, you have come a pretty long way, let me tell you. I think most of the smarts I've picked up you know by now. And so, if I'm fresh out of tips for you, I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Stand there eternally to be wailed upon at my whim using whichever weapon suits me at the time.
Yep, now hop to it.
Okay, so I do quickly want to check the trader again just to make sure I do everything.
Anything good?
Because I do want a lot of darkness now.
I could use that.
Exchange all my gems for that. Okay. So I want to hold on to one nectar at all times, just in case I actually get a win, unlikely as it is, and get the chance to actually like see if I can give one to Persephone. I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go with the extreme measures thing, because I do actually kind of want to see what new techniques the bosses get. What is... this wasn't there before. Your talents from the Mirror of Night are deactivated. -3 per rank from the bottom up. Yeah, so I actually want to see what sort of effect and extra techniques the bosses learn from that. So I'm going to go for that.
Wretches of the underworld, take heed.
One thing the mortals have on us is that they quickly become men. This is the Fury Megara. She shall accelerate the process in your case.
We've put each other through a lot, haven't we, May?
So, I took that Artemis trinket to get an Artemis boon and focus on crits, and it's been replaced with the Daedalus Hammer, which is still an interesting thing. I think Breaching Slash is very nice, armor is always a pain, but I've never had this, and I kinda want to see what it does.
That'll do.
Alright. Okay, I can work with this.
More witches.
That's a Chaos Spoon right there.
More.
So I'm almost certainly... yes. Go for Chaos. Yeah, hold one nectar at all times.
I ask you listen, but not speak of some Hades. That's the Olympians. We do not ask at all. We merely send their messages to you, unprompted, providing a choice of lesson, but no say. I seek to understand their point of view, but it is difficult.
Do they have an option? So, cast hurts, gain max health. That seems like a good option. Can't earn money, dash strikes deal more. Attacking hurts, money is worth more. Cast hurts and gain health, I think.
I see no reason not to make it so.
Hey, Artemis. There she is. There's my girl.
Next.
I'm being kind of careless here. I need to shape up some. Look, Artemis is worth using my own
Your honor,
nectar.
Lady Artemis. Your mighty blessings have helped me through so many trials now, and I always welcome your level-headed presence here.
Look, I like being worshipped just as much as anybody, Zagreus, though bear in mind that you can always leave the worship of me to the forest nymphs, all right?
near the surface daily, Zagreus. That's practically just like the real thing. It must have been a thrill.
Okay. Special is stronger, chance to deal critical damage. Dash strike deals more damage. That's a pretty big increase, but I think this special... Let's go with the special.
I'll make every strike count.
There's also, I believe, with Artemis, one of the interesting options for duos. Well, that's definitely powerful if I can get slicing shot from Ares. But I believe... Yeah, so Athena or... Athena, Aphrodite, or... What's his name? I will never remember his name. Dionysus. Mostly because they just do critical things. I think I would prioritize Ares. I would prioritize Ares, and then probably Athena. Ares, Athena, Aphrodite, I think would be my priorities for this run. It'll really just depend on who shows up.
You're nothing. Good enough to eat.
Only the one option, so that's getting upgraded.
Lots of coin there.
Ensure an infernal trove. I will take that. And there's that trove.
Witches.
Gems, because they can become keys, which can become nectar.
I shall deal with you later then.
That decreased a fair bit, but it's still enough. Definitely more Artemis. Yes, please, thank you.
I'll break you again.
Oh, this is one way to do it. That worked well, and it was just fun to just throw out the heavy attacks. Critical effects deal more to armor. That would play well with my weapon type, where strong heavy attacks, or specials rather, can or increase the critical chance of regular attacks. Pressure points gives a chance for anything to be critical. but it's a real small chance. I think I go for Hidebreaker. Because anything that helps me break through armor is very beneficial.
What a surprise.
Hello, sir.
Prince, you've been gone for quite a while. Why, I heard tell you made it all the way outside, and I believed it for a while there. Yet here you are. What happened, might I ask?
I made it out of here indeed, sir. I know I said that I was leaving, but turns out there was good reason for me to come back. Not the least of which is visiting my friends from time to time.
Well, I am certainly delighted to hear that, so long as you achieved what you set out to do. But what brings you back again this way? More than a social visit, I presume.
You're right. I'm back because I'm leaving once again. Something I have to do if I get up there. Though I should be back before long either way, I guess.
Going to try and make it out of here again and again, is it? Well, they say repetition is the key to mastery, Prince said. Now here, I'll send you on your way.
I'll take the darkness. Thank you.
Veiled in darkness.
Safe travels.
What is it now?
And it's a
All
survival.
right, Regis, get to work.
Caught out.
If I keep bouncing around like this, they can't hit me. They hit me. Oops. Jumped onto a trap at the end. Just... There we go.
Work faster next time.
Not reflect.
Health or POM? Health or POM? I think I go for the POM. Like it's basically just going to be improving my special attack. But that is also fine, really. So I could make crits do even more to armor, but I think just increasing my special damage is better. Keys or darkness? I need to build up a lot of darkness. If I want to
Thanatos.
Get that thing.
Let's see who's better at this, Zagreus.
This early on, it may well be you, then.
More souls for Stygius.
No way I was getting that one. Oh, 32-3. Oh, that's quite something.
You earned this fair and square.
Oh. I thought being this early on might make it difficult, but that actually played out very nicely.
How's that been working out for you thus far?
I'm searching for my mother. You still live at home with yours. You don't know what it's like.
Mother Nyx was like a mother to you too, and this is how you repay her. You should be ashamed of yourself and learn your place.
Bye.
I mean, he has a point. Nyx did raise Zagreus very well. Like, very, very well. But he's... The choice to leave... Like, anyone in that situation would probably at least want to meet their parent, but I very much understand where Thanatos is coming from. Zagreus is like a brother to him, really. It would feel harsh to have Zag just up and decide to leave. That was some weird layering. The enemy was behind this little grate here.
Were you not close to having reached the surface lately, cousin? Then this can only mean some unforeseen impediment prevented your escape.
Nothing special. The attack deflecting is pretty nice, I think. I'll take it. No golden urns, no treasure troves. I don't think I'm going to be so greedy on this one.
Kirill's shop.
Ooh, definitely when this is an option. Crystal Beam is involved in a lot of requirements, and it can be a pretty nice cast to have. Like, if you look at the numbers, the damage goes from 50 to 8, but it deals that damage quickly and repeatedly. Ravenous Will. Because I have the Stygian Soul, that wouldn't take effect often, but it is one I don't have, or haven't had. There are a few I haven't had. There are lots I haven't had. So, okay. Crystal Beam is needed for the duo with Artemis, so it looks like I'm going for Crystal Beam. And with Athena, it's also relevant. Okay. And this is the duo that takes coward strats and just tells you can win. Crystal Beam it is. I don't need to heal that desperately. Okay then. No fish, no fish. Okay, boss time. And she'll have a new technique.
My sisters and I, we've had a chance to talk and we've come to an agreement, Zagreus. As you can see.
Megara, Tess, you ready?
Is this the new technique? Is coming at me all together the new technique? This is concerning! Murderer.
3 against 1. Doesn't seem all that sporting now, does it?
Reach well past the need for any sport. We'll kill you, whatever it takes. Earnings, no.
Oh dear. Okay, so this is quite chaotic. Please, leave. I'm moving in the wrong directions. If I'm... Oh, okay. I got out of it without using a Death Defiance. But it was very close.
My weapons can grow even stronger now.
Whew. That was a lot more difficult.
Keepsakes hold power.
The next thing I haven't used would be Distant Memory.
Should help.
Anything I want to buy? I don't think I need the gems. I mean, it's a key, but I don't really need the keys either, other than to get more nectar. Yeah, I think I just saved the money.
Nowhere to go but up. There.
Oh, that was actually quite a stressful fight.
That's what helped.
But also I think that's the only one that will have been affected by that extra challenge. So I feel like from here on it's just a regular run.
Can't get it.
We know the going must be treacherous, and we assure you our support however long it takes. Oh, how about that?
Honestly, yeah, that is actually kind of surprising. Like, you'd feel like the gods would be kind of passive-aggressive about how long it takes you to reach them, supposedly, even though you're not trying to reach them. Maybe that was from Artemis. So I think I want my special to be faster.
The haste of Hermes.
Because this is my... It's my winning move at this point, basically. It's the best I've got. Darkness or Nectar, I think I'm going to go for Darkness. I should have gone for the Nectar. Immediate regret. Immediate regret. Where's the remaining enemy? Up here somewhere? Down here? There's an enemy around here somewhere. Get back here. You're running away from me. Absolutely take 2 boons. Yes, please. And I don't know what snubbing Athena does here. So let's find out. Hello, Artemis.
I'd say you made the right decision there.
Dash Strike deals a lot more. After dealing critical damage to a foe near it is marked, which means they have a higher chance of taking critical damage. I still think I take the dash.
You choose one of my relatives instead of me, though I myself was first to contact you. Alas, I must respond to you in kind.
Were you first? She might have been, actually. I only vaguely remember my first run, but I think she may actually be the first god to reach out to you when you have your first run in the game.
I had to choose. She's angry now.
How long are you going to be? Okay. Stopped being impervious already. You're invincible at the moment. Where'd you go? Okay, Athena's not too bad to deal with.
Zagreus, and I take no offense. Exacting vengeance is just something we Olympians all do from time to time.
Resist damage from all attacks. Your abilities that can deflect also make Ent foes exposed. Or I could just re-roll it.
I would like none of these.
Resist damage from traps. Death Defiance makes you impervious for longer. I don't have a Lost Death Defiance to replenish. Sure, I'll take her aid. Yes, please. Hello.
Time for another voyage aboard the Barge of Death.
I did see Zeus was an option there, but I feel like this is just the best option at all times. Okay, stop just flailing around. Play a bit smarter. So I can deflect those wave attacks as well. That's nice.
More of you, huh? Lady Demeter.
My foster brother's wayward son appears. I too once lost a child, Zagreus. I was quite foolish with her from the start. Her father was a base-born farm boy, worshipped me. He's gone as well, of course. Only the cold remains.
Huh. Isn't Demeter the mother of Persephone? Which would make her Zagreus' grandmother, I think? Snowburst, sure. Do I just make my attack stronger? I might. I think I do.
Popped up. Let's have a look here.
I think I also take healing. Any fish or golden vases, or urns, or rather, any treasure troves? No. Palmish is. I'm not going to go for the greed run this time, so gold is not a big issue. Go.
Good enough to eat.
More attack.
Sharpen my senses.
More damage is more good. Any fish, any golden hands. Always got to take a bit of time to have a look around. I have the money to visit the shop, I think. See if it's got anything good for me. There's a secret. Sure. Zeus. Yeah, Clouded Judgment, because I haven't had it before. None of those were really amazing options. Do I want to buy a key? I don't think I want to buy a key. I think I want to buy max health though.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
I've got a lot of max health, but if I get more, I can become tanky.
Bone Hydra.
As some would say, that boy thick. Those. Ah, missed that last one. I'm getting cocky with the deflect and messing it up. You're not the only one who can do slams. Oh, okay, I cannot attack fast enough to deflect all of those. Ow. For a bit, please. Okay. Whoops. Stopped thinking for a moment there. Got through that. Okay. And that's another diamond as well. Lovely. I am being very careless on this run.
Think I've got one.
Fish.
Crustacean.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being quite careless on this run, but that is alright. Even if I die early, it's fine because the stream only lasts for so long. Or it's only meant to last for so long. Can't afford any of these. On we go.
In the bag. Look at all that coin.
Since I've swapped over to Deuce's Duster, I've got a chance to get healing out of these. Artemis for sure, thank you very much. And it looks like it's going to be a Chaos room next. I can't think of anything that I would choose over Chaos. Where did the enemy go? What? Shoot. Hey, I don't know if I took damage then, but I probably should have. I think I want clean kill here. Crit steal even more. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting enough crits. Alright, I'm getting a fair few. Daedalus Hammer. Enemies. Okay, so a Daedalus Hammer... Like, logically, that may be a better choice than Chaos. But I'm still going for Chaos.
Let me have it.
It's Chaos. You've got to go for Chaos.
Back here. In the name of Hades.
Using special hurts, then you gain 70 max health. That could be good. Face more foes, then better boon rarity. I think that's the best choice.
Be careful, son of Hades.
And darkness.
More bright swords.
I'm glad I didn't take the special attacks hurt option, because that would have just absolutely melted me. Stop that. expand this out a bit. Clear enemies away. I'm definitely already seeing just how much of an impact that chaos effect has, though. There are a lot of enemies.
I shall protect you, cousin.
It's very rare to see a greater call outside of the boss fight. Healing, yes, please. Golden urns, treasure troves, treasure trove. Which also gives healing. I didn't need to spend my money on it. Well, I probably wouldn't have reached full health. Especially since it appears that Chaos's effect also increases this enemy load. So that was a lot of enemies.
Cheers, Father.
Ooh, nectar. Lovely. I healed more than I lost, and I get nectar. I've got basically no money, so Athena it is.
Well, Short One, it seems I must attempt to maim you here so that the king and I might finally stop you at the gates.
You know, you hurt me with this Short One business almost as much as with that axe. Why isn't Theseus Short One? We're the same height.
No, the king is greater. He is the greatest king of Athens. What are you? A willful son of a fickle god. I am beneath your father's notice, and you are beneath the king's. Now fight me.
Yeah, two can play at that game. Let's go. Come on. Oops. Bad placement of that one.
Become unstoppable.
I don't have a lot of damage output here, it seems. Or that I did. It felt like that fight took a little bit.
I got him. In the name of Hades.
Yes, definitely. There's the last one for the prophecy. And neither of the other two were going to...
More flame wheels?
Oh god. Explosions everywhere. Okay. Yeah, neither of those other two options were good enough to not take ground bearing. No. Feels like I've been stuck with extra enemies for a long time. I don't even remember what the boon from that was. Event, sure. I am
still toiling around within Elysium, I see. Battling my brethren in the name of glory, is that it?
I'm heading for the surface, but your brethren are slowing me down. Whether for glory or at my father's behest.
Your father? Ah, that's right. But you're the prince, aren't you? You must see plainly then what your birthright amounts to. You're no better off than any of us here. Now go.
I don't have any Lost Death Defiance. Healing would be big. We'll go for that.
Just checking up on you, sir.
I doubt it'll be of much help.
Double boon. Start with Zeus, I think.
I gather Lady Demeter's already got a frigid hold on you. Certainly not the warmest member of the clan, now is she? But do be patient with her, she's been through a lot.
Heroic. Ooh, those are very rare. And the other two aren't that big. Yeah, I think I'll take that.
Too good of an offer to pass up.
I'm disappointed you would spurn me like this, cousin. Know that I retaliate not out of spite, but by necessity.
I'm not sure how it's a necessity, but okay.
Here comes her wrath.
Let's continue on already, Zagreus. There isn't any point in feuding, and there's much to do before your quest is done.
Sure, we'll go for the exposed thing. I I do have plenty for a shop, so let's go there. Artemis, absolutely.
You know, one thing I'll say for Charon there, he doesn't talk too much. And since neither do you, I'm letting you have this.
After you cast or hit with an attack or special fire, a seeking arrow deals 12 damage. I think I go for the Hunter's Mark though. After I crit, someone nearby has a 54% extra chance to be hit by crits. And health up, sure. Boss time. I'm likely to lose multiple Death Defiances here.
Gentlemen. See here, Asterius. The god-hated fiend is back once more to be destroyed by our joint righteous fury.
God-hated? You'll have to be more specific. I have the gods on my side. Though I suppose you do too. Why can't they make up their minds?
They have made up their minds. They stand united against darkness, as do I. With the exception of Asterius here, who serves the light. Let's serve it now, my friend. To battle! To all our fans, we dedicate this fight to you!
Yeah, so you can see why I struggle with this fight. If you don't have something that can ignore the shield, Theseus becomes a problem just because he doesn't take damage. You know, I don't think I've ever actually beaten the Minotaur first. Greater call already, that's lovely.
Lord Dionysus, give me strength!
Chill out, Dionysus, goodness. It just never ends.
Keep cheering as we battle to the last! You struck down the ball! You're next, King.
Poison is mildly irritating. Oh, there's one Death Defiance.
Damn it.
Just let me get through that shield, damn it. Oh right, I've got my greater pull here. Should really remember to use that. There we go. So it only cost me 1 Death Defiance, but I am quite injured as well.
The worst is yet to come, boy.
Let's see. Someone whose thing I haven't taken. Just in case this actually makes any difference, let's go with Demeter.
I needed one of those.
I'll absolutely take Darkness. That's all I can afford.
Got it.
This run is going surprisingly well. Like I've been playing quite recklessly, and it's just working out somehow. Maybe the sword is just that good of a weapon. Yeah, I don't care that I didn't save up, I feel like. I do kind of wish I had 450 for that, though. But, well. Oh, okay. So, I think I start with the Daedalus Hammer, then go to Demeter, then Artemis, then Pom, I guess. And the health up will push me over 300, so I kind of want to do that just because it's something. It's a nice milestone to see. For many weak opponents, just quickly bouncing around with AoEs is quite nice. It does the job very quickly. You're unpoisoned. I'm very poisoned. Heal me, please. Screw off. This is actually going quite well, and I would be pleasantly surprised if I could achieve 2 wins in a single stream. Oh, poisoned. Oh, hello.
As you wish.
I took a lot of damage here.
Time to tune up this sword.
Oh, 3 new things. Hold attack to strike rapidly. Dash strike hits twice and deals more. Your thrust deals plus 200%. And has a plus 40% critical chance. Well, I am on the crit build. Okay.
Sharpened.
It's a shabby crit build, but that's what I called it at the start, so let's stick to it.
Satyr tunnels.
Demeter, let's go. Just keep smacking it and it won't do anything to you. Ah, that's poison. There's the cure. There. The poison here does a lot of damage. And it's got me again. And I just jumped into it. No, get the cure. Seriously? I lost a Death Defiance to that.
What's for sale?
Honestly, I'm going to just be greedy and hope I can save up for another
Hey, a satyr sack already.
boon of Demeter.
Why, Zagreus, my gentle Artemis here was just saying how concerned she was for your predicament. I'm sure she'd like it if we both could help you in this case.
Concerned? I don't see anyone concerned. You have this, Zagreus. You don't need anybody's help, and you can get through this all on your own. Though, just in case, and I mean just in case, here.
Alright.
Your cast is stronger and tracks foes more effectively. That's nice. Because I am actually using the cast a fair bit here.
Hope this can get me out of here.
Let's go for another Artemis boon. I think it is actually tracking a lot more effectively. It usually moves very sluggishly, but in this case it's actually sticking to the enemies. I mean, it's no 4-duo run like last run was, but it's still pretty nice. Please come out of the acid.
Cronus.
I don't know if Artemis would really agree with this being called hunting. Yes, I did just use my... I did just use the call to prevent damage from the poison. That's just how dangerous the poison is.
Lady Artemis.
Ooh, another duo. After you deflect to gain crit chance, or crit damage. No, extra crit chance, right, okay. Yes, thank you, sure.
2 for 1. Show me, Charon.
Okay, I lose the chance to get the extra Demeter boon, but it's an extra Death Defiance. Pom. Pom, please. And I've got a nectar as well, so as long as I don't screw up and use that somewhere, I can hope to actually win this run and see if I can give Nectar to Persephone. That does, of course, require me to win this run.
One of their disgusting layers, huh?
Have I seen this before? I don't know if I have. Cast upgrade is very nice. And that was the last mini-boss for me to find.
Time to deliver the goods.
Not yet, Zagreus. First, we get over 300 maximum health. I'm likely to come out of this with less health than I went in. But just for the matter of actually getting 300 maximum health, because it's a neat thing that I've never actually tried to do, come close to before.
Let's see.
Yes, I will take healing. I don't think I'm going to find another boon, because I doubt I'll be able to afford one if I take that. I've actually made it back to full health, so at this far I've gained health, but that will change. So many enemies. Cleanse poison, please. Oh god.
Become unstoppable.
Cleanse.
That's something.
I'm over 300. That is a personal milestone, and I'm pleased with it. And I can afford a POM. And a health up, apparently.
Let's put it all in one place, mate.
Yeah, have some extra damage when I cast. Get some health.
The prince persuades the underworld's ferocious
Hades
guardian
time.
to move aside.
Second time in 2 runs. 2 runs in this stream. 2 Hades fights. Can I actually get a win though? We are about 10 minutes over the usual time for the stream, but it's worth it as far as I'm concerned.
Never late, Father.
You were never supposed to live. Took all of Nyx's strength to circumvent what should have been a certainty. Now you cannot stay dead. such as the Rye humor of the Fates.
Nick saved me, so according to the Fates, I was never meant to be born, since neither you nor Mother are of the underworld, something like that? Or was it just another lie you told to Mother and whoever else?
You think everything a lie. The realm beneath our feet was appointed to me on certain conditions, not that I had much of a choice. Among them, a one-time surface dweller such as I would never have an heir.
You really believe that? Then why attempt to have a child anyway?
You don't know anything. Why anyone would choose to have a child is a mystery to me. The Fates said I would never have an heir. Perhaps this was all they meant.
So, this is not by any means a guaranteed run. If I'd gotten real lucky and had the duo for Demeter and Athena, it would be close to a one run. But since I don't, the chances probably aren't all that amazing.
Why don't you let your wretches rest in peace?
Use the opportunity to just bail on him. So many arrows coming at me. I just want to get rid of these guys, please. I took so much damage so quickly. There's one Death Defiance. Okay, phase 1 done.
Alright then, boy. You've stirred my anger suitably by now.
And I need to remember that he will do a big explosion.
Let's see you deal with
there
this.
It is. No, thank you. There will be explosions, but I can position well for that. So long as I'm careful, I have a chance. I don't know how good my chance is, but it is a chance. Oh dear. Hide.
Behold our power.
Let's see you run from this.
No need to run. Oh, there's the last defiance. I kind of panicked there. Damn it.
This is for your own good.
Ah. Have to be careful. At this point, I don't care if it's slow, I am just... Damn it! I just have to be as careful as possible. And... Oh!
How is this possible? That this...
Oh!
You'll pay for...
I did it. Titan blood.
Apparently there was another prophecy
The
foretold
unfrozen
there.
overlook. Await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, then onward through the cold.
Fish.
Fish. Is this a trout?
It's a regular fish. Oh.
I'm here.
Is that you, Zagreus?
It's...
I cannot give her nectar. Okay. That's good to know.
I discovered how come Father led you to believe that I could not survive past birth. He didn't lie to you exactly, so he says.
Wait, slow down, Zagreus. What do you mean? He told me you would not survive your birth, yet here you are. How wasn't that a lie?
Because he thought it was the truth. The fates appointed him dominion over the entire underworld, but he would never have an heir, so he was led to understand. He never expected me to be born, much less survive.
He never expected you to survive. Then, forgive my asking, but why did you? How did you? The fates are not known for making mistakes when it comes to such things.
Nyx saved my life. Or gave me life, I guess. Then raised me in your absence. The fates are her daughters, right? Maybe she persuaded them to go easier on me. She cannot say more. In any case, apparently it took her quite a while to revive me, and by then you were gone.
Nyx. Of course she was involved. I only managed to escape because of her. Then she restored my stillborn son to life and nurtured him? And I never would have known unless that child, fully grown and having learned the truth, defied his father and then found me here.
Yes, although we still don't know how come Father and Nyx never sent for you. Though, let me ask you something, Mother, if you please. If you had found out that I was born and very much alive, would you have come back?
Would I have come back? To see my only child? Had I but known you lived, I would have gladly gone through hell again to see you, Zagreus. Of course I would have.
Well then, what if Father didn't want you doing that?
What if he didn't want me coming back to him? Or seeing you? Oh no, you're fading again, Zagreus. You've pushed yourself too hard. But what is it you meant by what you said?
It's just a hunch of mine. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Father wanted her to leave, didn't he?
Okay. That's 2 runs, 2 wins. We're on a 3-win streak. That's incredible. Okay, so I am going to wrap up the stream there. Let me do this. There we go. Thank you very much for being with me today. I have a Discord available where I will make announcements regarding streams. Usually that's just to say that I'm about to stream and what I will be streaming. Sometimes, if it's necessary, that the announcements may be that I can't stream, but that's only if necessary. I also have a Twitter where I will make the announcements. That's it's basically the same thing. I will only make announcements about my streams. And finally, I also have a YouTube channel. I apparently didn't get the command right for that one. Let me very quickly find the link manually. So I have a YouTube channel where all my VODs from past streams will go up. That's purely because Twitch no longer maintains VODs past about a week from the stream, at least if you're not a Twitch, whatever they call it, affiliate. So I use YouTube to keep my VODs up. And that is everything. Thank you very much for being here with me today. Have a good one.